Here in Lancaster, PA, this is Interesting Q&A. My name is Jason Howell. This is Louis G. Rich. How long have you been in the wrestling business?
Actually, this month, June, makes 7 years.
Who were you trained by?
I was trained by a couple different people. I originally started my training with Jimmy Dream and Adam Ugly. They're in a tag team now called Pretty Ugly. And then I got a lot of my training with a company called MCW, Maximum Championship Wrestling.
Zach? Who has been some of your most physical matches you have competed with?
Most physical matches. Just recently I wrestled Shane Douglas. I got thrown out some bleachers, so that was pretty physical. I've wrestled my old guy named Alan Cross. We've had more matches than I can remember. Let's name a couple. Ed House and I, we've wrestled again more times than I can even count them in my head. We've had some great matches, really taking it to each other.
So how did you think of the character Louis G. Rich?
Louis G. Rich is just me turned up, way up, turned up to 20. It's just, I mean, I'm a naturally just loud, boisterous guy, and it's basically just me in the ring, just turned up and a little bit more jerkier.
So have you ever become physically injured due to pro wrestling?
I've had a few concussions. I sprained my ankle. I hyperextended my elbow. So I definitely, you know, them all those like little things, you know, bodies that have been broken. I, you know, would definitely say, you know, unless you've been trained by like, you know, someone who actually knows what they're doing, don't try this at home. It's bad. Like you do get hurt doing this. This isn't ballet. This isn't something, you know, you just go out there and anyone can do. You really need to know what you're doing out there.
So what have you learned from being a pro wrestler?
What have I learned? I mean, I learned there's a lot of business that goes into wrestling. There's a lot of backstage stuff with fans and people watching this video right now have no idea of. I've learned camaraderie. I got a lot of friends, guys that, you know, are lifelong friends, guys that, you know, I've been in their weddings, they will one day be in my wedding. Just, you know, guys that, like, I've made friendships with, you know, brotherhood with, that, you know, you couldn't make this kind of friendship just knowing a guy that you work with or a guy that you went to high school with. Like, doing what we do and, like, putting trust in each other to do what we do, you know, it builds a special kind of relationship.
So who would be your dream opponent?
Dream opponent? Are we talking like past and present, time machines, and DeLorean and everything?
Anybody.
Dream opponent? Well, I would have to say either Macho Man Randy Savage, because the guy's amazing, or Ric Flair, just because he's one of the guys I've, you know, mimicked myself after. He's one of the guys that I look to, and when I see him do something, I'm like, that's who I want to be. The guy was larger than life.
So is there any wrestlers out there on TV that you see kind of being kind of like you?
Kind of being like me?
Yeah, like today.
I would like to say I'm one of a kind, but yeah, wrestling style, I mean, like, personality-wise, I feel like Austin Aries and I have a very similar, we're very cocky, you know, we run away when we have to run away, we turn it up when we have to turn it up. I mean, wrestling style-wise, no, we're nothing alike. Wrestling style-wise, I mimic myself a lot like Jericho. I like Jericho a lot. Who else is a lot like me? Yeah, let's go with those two. Oh, Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode's got a very old school way about him, and I try to stay as old school as I can.
So wrestling-wise, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. I'd love to say WWE or TNA, but I'm 5'9", ain't gonna happen. I'd like to see in the next year or two, I'm actually looking to open up my own company, so watch out for me. Besides that, you know, I'm really loving what I'm doing. I just got done doing about 4 years as a tag team wrestler, so I'm looking forward to doing some single things, you know. I like the mid-card. Give me the television title, Intercontinental title, you know, give me the mid-card. I'm not big enough to be main event. I don't need your heavyweight title. Give me your mid-card. So, yeah, that's what I'm shooting for.
So what's some of your outside hobbies?
Outside hobbies? Wrestling's about it. Everything that I do, basically, like as far as hobbies go, revolve around wrestling. I sew, so sewing goes into wrestling. You know, I draw a lot. 9 times out of 10, it's something for like gear or new logos, things like that. The one hobby that has nothing to do with wrestling is I love karaoke. I am a huge karaoke buff. I sing karaoke at least once a week.
You and hijinks.
I'm not a good singer, but I sing.
I asked this to all the wrestlers. If there was anybody in the movie industry that who could play you, what would the title be?
Nick Swartzen,
Yeah.
no doubt.
I see it.
It'd be Nick Swartzen. I mean, look at me. Look at him. Nick Swartzen.
You got like the same voice.
Oh yeah, I know. It kills me. I try to do stand-up and I just get told I sound like Nick Swartzen. So. But yeah. Yep,
And then you get beat off stage.
And what would the name of the movie be? Be Twins 2. Remember that old horrible movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and yeah, it'd be me and oh wait, I'm not in the movie. It's alright, then I lied. I don't know what the name of the movie would be, but it would be hilarious because it'd be Nick Swartzen playing me, and we're both funny. The movie would be called I Don't Know What This Movie's Called. People are like, well, what are you gonna go see? I'm like, I don't know what the movie's called. Well, who's in it? Nick Swartzen. Oh, I don't know. No, the movie's I don't know what the movie's called. Be like that. Who's on first joke?
So this concludes Indie Wrestling Q&A with Jason.
Oh, let me cut you off real quick.
Oh.
At Louis G. Rich on Twitter, Louis G. Rich on Facebook, Louis G. Rich on YouTube. Hit me up, watch my videos, tell me what you think. If they suck, tell me they suck. If you like them, tell me you like them.
Then you got your DVD.
Oh, yeah. DVDs for sale. I only sell them at live shows. I don't have t-shirts yet. T-shirts are coming. T-shirts are coming. I sell DVDs, best of matches. I got new best stuff coming out soon. Hit me up on social media. If you hate me, tell me you hate me. If you love me, tell me you love me. At Louis G. Rich. Pretty much, you Google Louis G. Rich, you'll find me one way or the other. I'm not a hard guy to find. I'm gonna do you right.
Once again, this is Indie Wrestling Q&A. My name is Jason Hevel. This was the wrestler of the millennium, Louis G. Rich. Follow me up on YouTube, Indie Wrestling Q&A, Facebook. More videos coming soon.